everyone, como é? I'm Jasmine, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a regular, welcome back. Today I'm doing another lock letters video, but this time I am seeking the advice of an expert. And what better expert than Sabine from Sabines Natural Hallway and Hair Salon.
Hello everyone, I am Sabine Bellevue. I'm owner of Sabines Hallway Natural Hair Salon, located in Bedford-Stuyvesant here in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and I'll be sure to put all of her information in the description box down below so that way you can contact her if you want to set up an appointment or, you know, get your lashes done here. I mean, this place basically does everything, right?
Yes, for the most part we do.
All right, so we're going to be answering a couple of questions from you guys. If you want to send me lock letter questions in the future, just click on the link up top. But right now we're going to answer a couple of questions, so let's begin. Chrissy asks, I find it really hard to keep my locks moisturized. Any tips?
Yes, I have plenty of tips on keeping your locks moisturized. I believe that everyone should do a leave-in conditioner. Applying a leave-in conditioner is really helpful to keeping your hair moisturized. Like, just to spray it on daily. You can do it daily, just as long as it's light. So that's the key. It has to be light. I know some leave-in conditioners can be really thick and you don't want that buildup on your locks. But a light one would work very well, and then you can use a light oil just to like massage it and just to seal in the moisture. Exactly.
Okay. Do you have any like your top recommendations for leave-ins?
My top, I really don't try to like promote brands and stuff, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Or do you have like a DIY leave-in conditioner that you would recommend to someone?
That's great. That's great. So I do. So you can get like distilled water. You can put some aloe gel in there, and you can use your essential oils like lavender, rosemary is very good, and you can also use some jojoba oil, which is really good for moisturizing. So you can use that combination to make your own leave-in.
And you mentioned distilled water. You know, I try to make like my own little concoctions using distilled, because distilled doesn't like go bad or anything.
Exactly.
Right? So that's really good. All right, so the next question comes from Kayana, and she asks, I've been locking my hair for 6 months and I recently discovered that we're supposed to be retwisting clockwise and not counterclockwise. Until now, I never paid attention to what way I retwisted my hair, because I usually wait 8 weeks or so before I retwist. And when I do, I would let my hair tell me what way it should go. After figuring it out, it should be retwisted a certain way. I've tried to change the direction to the proper way. My question to you is, do you think I should continue to retwist the way I have, or try and switch my direction to the proper way? And do you think changing my retwist direction this late in the game will cause damage to my hair?
Okay, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
Really, really good. So your hair is trained to do what you want it to do for the most part, especially when it's locked. So if you've been twisting to the right from the beginning of your lock journey, then you continue to twist to the right. But there are some people that do, like, let's say I had a client once that he would twist his hair to the right on this side and twist it to the left on this side, because he was doing both hands. He was using both hands to twist. So if I was to twist his left side towards the right, it would revert back. It would not stay. So the hair learns your pattern. So it's not damaging. You can switch it however you want, but it's going to take some time for it to be able to be familiar with the processes you want, the direction that you want the hair to go in.
Okay.
But it's not damaging. So there is no right or wrong way to twist your hair.
Because I always thought like twisting every which way is going to cause it to thin at the root. I mean, that's what I always thought. But I mean, I'm glad that you just told me that it's different. Because when I started my very first set of locks, they twisted it for me counterclockwise. I'm right-handed, so they twisted it the opposite way that I'm used to. And like I couldn't do it, so I had to take that out and do it myself. And so I'm like twisting how I naturally twist.
Yes. But it's not damaging to the hair. Yes, it won't cause any damage. If she really wants to twist it to the other direction, that's all up to you. It's optional. You don't have to do that. But I know that some people prefer to twist it to the left. I learned how to twist to the left and to the right because I was trained by one of the stylists, and she twisted all of her clients to the left. So I had to learn to do it to the left, but I'm right-handed. So it's about your preference.
The last question comes from Sonia. Sonia is 13 years old. She has locks for 3 years. And she says, I have noticed that my locks need to be retwisted in between appointments, but I don't know how to help maintain a fresh look. Please help. I know that there are many tutorials out there, but I don't seem to ever use their products. Thank you for helping. So she wants to maintain a fresh look in between retwists. Do you have any tips for that?
A fresh look in between retwists, what you can possibly do is maybe you spray your hair with some leave-in conditioner, do your oil, and then you can braid your hair. Or dampen your hair a little bit more, like you'll do a little bit more conditioner than you usually do, and or spray your hair with some water, and then do a braid out. That will give you a little fresh look. Or you can do a 2-strand twist. That will give you a little bit of a fresh look. But I don't recommend twisting your hair really often because that causes traction alopecia. That causes the hair to thin out. Frizz is okay. I know people really don't like their hair to look out of place, but it's okay to have a little frizz and a little fluff the hair in there.
Yeah, and it adds a little body,
exactly.
Especially when you're doing a braid out, you get that nice, beautiful, voluminous look. I think it's kind of cute. Are there any frequently asked questions you get from clients or just anyone about
locks?
Oh, about sister locks.
Thinning your hair. Like if sister locks thins your hair out.
Oh, people are interested in getting sister locks, but they're concerned that it's gonna. Okay.
What's it gonna be thin?
Do you have any?
Oh, why do a lot of women that have locks have thin edges or no edges?
Yeah.
I get that. I get asked that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know when I first started out, I wanted my scalp to show all the time. I thought it made it look fresh.
Yeah, that fresh look, right?
But I mean, I know now after many years of traction alopecia that that's not always a good idea. But yeah, I mean, the reason why people with locks have no edge is because of the constant
pulling and constant tugging that they do at the front of their hairline. They always want it to lay down. Always want it to be straight.
Yeah.
So that tension causes us to have alopecia.
Right.
And the frequent styling, and pulling it back, putting it into a ponytail.
For someone on the brink of losing hair, is there any sort of remedy or any sort of tips or tricks that you would like to recommend? Maybe an essential oil blend or a certain technique. You know what I'm saying?
I totally understand what you're saying. So when it comes to if you feel like your hair is breaking, we have to figure out where is it coming from, what is going on, because your body is telling you something. When you start to lose your hair, your body is definitely telling you that you need to stop doing something. So it can be something that you're eating. It can be the medication that you're taking. We really believe in health here. So health for your hair starts within. So if you're not healthy and you're really stressed out, then you may lose hair. So we really have to figure that one out. So sometimes I ask, I go through a series of questions for my clients. So it's kind of hard for me to really give tips on that. I can give a basic, but each individual is different. So you may be lacking in iron. And then the other, really?
Yeah, I am.
That's funny. And then someone else can be that they're lacking in protein, and that's why they're losing their hair. Okay. So I can tell you to go take some protein, and then that's not what you really needed. You really needed the iron.
I understand. What I'm saying? Yeah, so each case is different.
Each person is different. So that's why I go through an extensive asking a series of questions so I can really get to the bottom of what's going on. And then sometimes we try a little thing. So I may say, you know what, try eating more spinach and eating more greens, because greens cover a varies of supplements that you need your body, the nutrition that your body needs. So that would help. And telling you to drink more water for hydration, because you need that. You need the water, you need the fatty acids. So those are like basic recommendations, like taking in flaxseed or coconut oil, and those ingesting those things, which is really good for you, beneficial for a lot of things other than just hair too. So having that overall health is very important.
Yeah, and you can even take it a step further, go to your doctor, and they can do like blood work and see what like nutrients or whatever you're missing. Yes. I know for me, I'm missing iron. Like I've always been anemic, so I definitely need to take my iron supplements every couple of days. Well, not every couple of days, but on a daily basis. And I have just a little bit of a vitamin D deficiency. But that's because, like it's winter time. It's like,
and we live in New York, right?
Any sun right now.
We live in New York.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for answering these questions. And again, if you want to, of course, schedule an appointment with Sabine, description box, check out the description box. And any last words for the people there?
Well, the healthier you are, the healthier your hair will be.
Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed this talk and if you want to see more of these talks. Again, if you have any questions for me, just check out the lock letters tab. I'll put it wherever. Share this video, and of course subscribe, because I make videos every couple of days. So that's it. I want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.